What's up, Multiverse? Dr. Dave here, and welcome to the Geek Lounge. On today's video, we are going to be opening up this Gears of War Funko Collector's Box. And just before we get into this, I wanted to say to our viewers in both the UK and Europe, I hope you guys are keeping safe and keeping cool. We are going through this heat wave at the moment. Apparently today is the hottest day ever recorded in the UK. I think where we are, it's like 39 degrees, something like that. But I've heard it's gone up to like 41, 42 in some parts of the UK, and we simply are not built for that kind of heat. And especially in Europe, Spain, Portugal, the south of France, there are wildfires going on because of the heat. So like I said, I really do hope everyone is keeping safe. And I was actually hoping that today's video would start off 4 days of fun here on the channel, if that doesn't sound too cheesy, because I was very fortunate enough to snag one of each of the Funko Fun Days mystery boxes, but unfortunately they haven't arrived today. I did receive the dispatch notification from FunkoEurope.com yesterday, but it looks like they are only going to arrive tomorrow. I have had it in the past where I've received the notification and then literally the parcels arrive the next day, but it hasn't happened today, unfortunately. I have seen some people throughout the UK and Europe have started to receive their boxes today, and I think some people even received them over the weekend. We've seen some spoilers, some pretty cool figures out there, but I am very eager to get into those boxes to see what limited pieces we get. But yeah, that will probably kick off either tomorrow or Thursday, depends when those parcels come. I'm going to be opening up a box each day, so make sure you guys stay tuned for that. But I figured in the meantime, we may as well open up this box, which I received last week in my pop culture order. Now, to be perfectly honest, this box is fairly old. I think just over 3 years, if I'm not mistaken. I think it came out in May 2019. And now, if you guys have watched before, you're probably sick of hearing me say this. I'm almost sick of saying it, to be honest. But here in the UK, we never get these kind of collector's boxes. Why? Because they are GameStop exclusives, and we do not have a GameStop here in the UK. If this did release to somewhere in the UK, I'd be very interested to know. So if someone does know, please let me know in the comments section below. But I think I am correct. Like I said, it was a GameStop exclusive, but this one here comes with a special edition sticker, even though I don't believe the GameStop ones actually had a GameStop sticker. I think it had like a unique sticker, whether it said like Gears, Pop Collectors or something like that. It was a very unique sticker. So it's a bit of a shame we don't get that one, and we do get this boring old special edition sticker. I imagine the Pops inside will also have that special edition sticker as opposed to that unique one. Likewise, I'm actually not sure if there are GameStops in Australia. If anyone is watching from Australia, do let me know in the comment section below, because that is where I picked up this box from. I got it from Pop Culture. I've actually had it for quite a while now, but I didn't actually open up the package till last week. It was in one of last week's videos. And now this box actually contains a unique Funko Pop character. I am, of course, talking about Anya Stroud. This was the only place you could get the character apart from the second market. And when I looked on the second market, I was seeing like damaged versions going for like 45 to 50 pounds, and then like mint or near mint versions were going upwards of 60 pounds. Some of them had that kind of unique sticker that I mentioned earlier, and I was kind of like, well, shall I pull the trigger? I'm not really too sure, but I really do want her for my Gears of War collection. I think I'm missing, or at least I was missing her, maybe the Swarm Sniper. I think almost everything else I've got in my Gears of War collection. And so then I happened to come across Pop Culture. Well, as I come across Pop Culture, I've been using Pop Culture for quite a while, but I came across the box on Pop Culture's website. Now, I think it was going for about £84, if I'm not mistaken, but I actually purchased it during the end of financial year sale, so I'm assuming that was probably around the end of April, which had, I think it was like 20% or some percentage off of some of their Funko Pops, or I think it was actually everything on their store, to be perfectly honest, everything in stock at least. So I decided, you know what, I'm going to grab this box, because it worked out to be like £70, maybe it was like £71.36, something along those lines. And I figured, you know what, if I really wanted this Anya Stroud figure and I was kind of like willing to pay 60 or so pounds just to get that one figure, why not get this collector's box, which includes another 3 Funko Pops? I think it's got like a hat, some pins, stickers, you know, there's a few things in here. Well, you know what, let's actually find out. So the lid just actually pops off with this nice Gears logo there on the front, kind of like a reddish chrome finish. It's actually harder to do that while holding up, and as you guys can see there, we got 4 pops. Well, that just fell out, so that is actually, I think it was like a code or something for the game. Yeah, redeemable game code, and you actually scratch it off there at the bottom, but I guess that was Was that for Gears of War 4? Had Gears 5 released at that point? Honestly can't remember. I still haven't played Gears 5. Really need to get round to playing it. But yeah, there is the inside of the box. As I was saying, you guys can see 4 pops, and that one is Anya Stroud right there. I guess is it like some kind of art book or something? We'll open this up real quick. Nice finish there on the book itself. I'm just going to open this up. I think it's maybe talking about Gears of War and Funko, like the kind of collaboration and things like that. There are some of the others. I think, apart from the Swarm Sniper, I think I might have all of those now in the collection. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I do, including the Brumac, which is, I think, upwards of like £70–80 now in value. Some of these, though, like DB Deadeye, I don't think that they've made a Funko Pop of that yet, have they? And I'm seeing some others here. And just none of these characters have at least been made into Funko Pops yet, so that would be pretty cool. I mean, I'm not going to go through all of this box, but it does book. But yeah, there are some like kind of cool designs here if they were going to make these into Funko Pops. I mean, look at that Corpser. That would have made an awesome sort of 6 to 10-inch Funko Pop, 3D-ish renderings, I guess, if that's the best way to put it. There is Anya Stroud right there. Anyway, I'll look into that a little bit later. Another thing that is pretty cool in this box is you get some pins. You get 4 pins there. These are the 4 characters that you actually get as part of Funko Pops. It's like Scourge, I think that was how you pronounced it. Marcus, Anya Stroud, and then Queen Mirror as well. I was kind of trying to get her to sort of turn over. But yeah, 4 pretty cool pins there to add to that sort of ever-growing pin collection. And then we get this pretty cool cap. Look at that, guys. I actually hope that is going to fit me. I mean, there is like an adjustable thing at the back, but I do have a pretty big head. I mean, yeah, like straight away, that isn't going to fit it loose. Yeah, that's not too bad. There we go, guys. How about that? Gears of War cap. Just looking at myself in the viewfinder there. I think that looks pretty cool. And the last things we have in the box, guys, are the 4 Funko Pops. You know what? I'm actually just looking up here. It's actually a special edition sticker on the inside of the hat there. It was kind of like distracting me. I might actually pull it off, to be perfectly honest. I guess there's now like a spare special edition sticker to stick on something, but I hate that sticker. It's so boring. So yeah, like I was saying, there are 4 Funko Pops in this box, and I really only cared for the Anya Stroud one, to be perfectly honest. She's a unique character, like I said, that you could only get in this box. The rest are like, how can I put it? Well, let me actually just show you. Starting with Marcus Phoenix, it is like a gold, I was about to say chrome. It's not actually chrome, to be honest. It's just kind of like a gold version of him. But they're all pops that have been released before, like say molds. They're then just like a kind of different variant, whether it's like gold, patina, I think Scourge might be red. I mean, we'll get to them in a second. Let me show the back to you guys there. Like I said, I think these are from Gears of War 4. I don't think they've made any figures since then, to be perfectly honest. I mean, this was, well, I already knew it was 2019 actually, because that's when the box released. But you know, I suppose it is pretty cool. I've never been a fan of like these gold chrome ones, but like I said, this one isn't really chrome. I guess it does look like it could be somewhat of a gold statue, but I've just never been a fan of these types where they've literally taken the same mold and just, you know, giving it a different kind of paint job. It's yeah, it's just not for me. I kind of prefer the full colour ones, if I'm being perfectly honest. Similarly with the Queen Mirror figure, which is patina, at least I think that's what they call it, right? It's like almost like a weathered kind of statue effect. I mean, this one probably does look a little bit better than the Marcus Phoenix one, to be honest. Like I said, this one really does look like it could be a statue, kind of that bronze, almost kind of like a rusty, I really don't know the correct words. Really need to kind of improve my vocabulary really when I am describing some of these pops, but again, not really a massive fan of these kind of different paint jobs and things. I know there are some patina figures which are worth quite a bit now. I think, like, was it Spider-Man or Batman? One of those is actually worth quite a bit now. But yeah, I suppose it is a little bit cooler than the Marcus Phoenix one, but again, these kind of one's not really for me. And then we have Scourge, I think that's how you pronounce it. It's like a reddish version. I actually did pick up the original from this. around the same time, like 2019 in Canada. And I actually do have the, what do they call it? Because it's not GameStop over there. Or, well, it is GameStop now. Oh, EB Games. I think I actually have the EB Games exclusive stickered version of this. I think that was the last time I was actually, well, I was about to say stateside, but I was stateside because I was in Chicago, and then I visited my friend in Toronto as well. But yeah, this one it's fairly cool, I suppose, to an extent. I mean, the mold of the figure, like the original one with the proper colours and everything, is a really cool looking figure. One of my more favourite ones in the Gears of War set, which is actually very detailed. In my opinion, a set that should not be in box. It has to be out of box to be really enjoyed to its fullest extent. But yeah, I do feel this one, in terms of the colour scheme and what they've done with it, it probably is quite cool. It's probably my favourite of those sort of 3 different colour scheme ones they've done. But yeah, I still, like I said, I'm not really a massive fan of these, and I definitely just prefer the kind of original colour schemes that they do on the sort of like everyday figures, if you like, if that's a good way to put it. And then finally, we do have the Anya Stroud figure, guys. Like I said, unique to this box. At least I think so. Do correct me in the comments section below if I am mistaken, but I don't think I am. I do think this was unique to this box. I didn't show the back for the last 2 figures either, but it is exactly the same on all 4 of these figures. And as for the Anya Stroud figure herself, very cool. Like I said, you know, these colour schemes, the painted jobs where it's like the proper colours rather than it's supposed to be like patina or chrome, gold, red, whatever you want to call it. These ones, to me, they just look so much better. Anya, she was like, I guess technically she was a main, would you call it like main supporting character? The wife of Marcus, the mother of JD, of course. But yeah, she was still a pretty cool character. I do like this figure as well. You know how she's got the Lancer there. What actually, was this the Lancer? God, I haven't played Gears of War for such a long time. I was about to say God of War. Gears of War for such a long time. It's not the chainsaw though, right? That's like the like a knife or harpoon. Again, yeah, I really can't remember. Probably should have looked this up before I started pulling all these out. But yeah, someone will let me know in the comment section below the kind of correct term for that gun, for the kind of knife, like bayonet. I think that's the word I was looking for. But yeah, cool armor setup, you know. Really happy, like I said, to add this one to that Gears of War collection. I am just missing, I think, well, there's a few I'm missing, that, you know, in terms of like variants of characters. Like I've got the glow-in-the-dark JD Phoenix. There's, I think I've got like Old Man Marcus, but I'm not sure if I've got like Young Man Marcus, but I know I've got Marcus with like the like Golden Lancer. You know, there's a few there in the collection that I probably need, but I think in terms of like unique characters, this was one of the last ones I needed, so really happy to get this and add it to the collection. And well, that is going to do it for today's video, guys. First and foremost, thank you so much for taking a little bit of time out of your day to spend with me here on the Geek Lounge. It is very much appreciated, and I hope you guys did enjoy the video. If so, be sure to give us a thumbs up. Drop some comments below. If they were going to make more Gears of War Funko Pop figures, which characters would you like to see them make? And like I said earlier, guys, those Funko Fun Day boxes should be coming in very soon. I'm hoping tomorrow, but it could also be Thursday. Time will tell, but as soon as they come in, we will be opening them up. 1 box each day for 4 days of fun, like I said, so make sure you guys stay tuned to see what limited piece counts we get. What's the easiest way to stay tuned? Very simple. Subscribe. Hit click, smash that subscribe button, and enable those notifications so you don't miss out on any of those videos, as well as the other cool future content we have coming for you guys. Thanks again for watching today's video, and we will see you on the next one. Peace out, nerds.